guys, welcome back. It's been a while since we've last uploaded a video because we were really busy in school and final exams, so we took a break for a while. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a dog bed. I've made these beds before. I have made 3 in the past. If you enjoy videos like this, give it a thumbs up and comment down below any other sewing projects you want me to do. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we upload a brand new video. And with all that said, let's get into it. So the first thing you'll have to do is to get your materials. Here are the materials you're going to need. Fabric, scissors, polyester fiber fill, rope or cording, a safety pin, a sewing machine, and thread. Now the next thing you have to do is to measure how big you want the bed to be. My dog just gave birth and my dad made this crib for them to sunbathe in the morning, so that's how big I want my bed to be. So just measure how large you want it to be, and if you want, you can make a pattern. In my opinion, making a pattern does take some time, but I think it's really worth it because it just saves you a lot of time and fabric in the cutting process. And if you want to remake the bed in the same measurements, you can just go back to the pattern that you made. So I've already gone ahead and made my pattern a few days ago. The measurement of this pattern is 21 by 22 inches. Another thing is you don't have to make the pattern or your dog bed square or round. It depends on you, whatever you want. You can make it a circle, you can make it an oval. You can make it whatever shape you want. It doesn't really matter. The process of making it is very much the same and it doesn't really affect anything. So if you want to make it round, then go make it round. After you've made your pattern, it's time to cut out your fabric. If you want, you may just use one fabric for the entire bed, or you can use 2 or more fabrics to add more color or variation. I am using 2 fabrics. I am using the chocolate Gina and recycling an old bed sheet. So secure your pattern onto the fabric using pins, or you can trace your pattern using chalk. And now just cut it out. Got your materials, made a pattern, and cut out the fabric. Now it is time for sewing. So the first thing you're going to do is to take your fabric and place them good sides together. After that, just go around the entire edge, leaving a little space here in the middle. So just start stitching here around the middle section. To lock the stitch, go forward, then go backwards, then go forward again. Then when you get here to the corner, my sewing machine actually has a feature to keep the needle down. So if I click that, it automatically stays down every time I stitch. But if your sewing machine doesn't have that, just place your needle down in the corner, lift the foot up, and then turn it, put it back down, and just continue sewing. some extra fabric here on the edge. You'll have to cut that off. After you're done, flip it inside out. If you want a clean, sharp corner, take your scissors and cut it off here diagonally. Make sure not to cut the stitching, so it will look like that. And then once you flipped it inside out, go around and stitch this edge again. Leave a 1/2 inch space. Do not close this part. So this is what the bed currently looks like after you've sewn that part. And now you're going to sew around again, but this time you have to leave like a 3-inch part here. This is going to be the outer rim that you see on dog beds. And again, do not close this middle section off. You've completed that step. Now you take your safety pin and your cording and fasten the safety pin onto the end of your cording. Now take your safety pin and your cording and pull it through this edge portion of your bed, this part. And be very careful not to lose the safety pin. Make sure it's really secured on there, because that would be very dangerous. Now cut off this excess cording, leaving enough to tie it later. You will now need your polyester fiber fill. Take some and put it into the center section. Fill it until it looks like a pillow. If you haven't guessed yet, this is going to be the main bed that the dog lies on. Now this is what it's supposed to look like. Now you have to sew this opening closed. That looked just like a pillow, but there's still this outer part. Now we'll take our fiber fill again and fill this entire outer part. After that's done, close off the edge just as before. Just be very, very careful not to sew the cording. may just leave it like this, like a mat, or you can pull the excess cording and tie them, creating a gathered edge which makes it look more like a dog bed. I would, however, recommend double knotting it if your dog or puppy enjoys pulling strings. You can always untie the cord and have it as a mat. This is a simple way to make a dog bed. Plus, it is also reversible. Resize it for bigger dogs or smaller dogs, or make it round, like I said earlier. That's all for today. Hope you guys found this video helpful if ever you're making your dog a bed or whatever pet you have. If you did, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you'll be notified whenever we upload a brand new video. I'll see you all next time. Bye!